Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay. Hello. I want to start. Thank you, everyone, for joining this session. My name is Itamar. I'm the VP for Business Development at Ladingo. And the topic of this presentation will be China to US B2B Advanced and SL3 Logistic and Shipment Solution. Ladingo. E-commerce without limits, any size, any weight, anywhere, and with profits. Short introduction to Ladingo. We are a cloud-based software company founded in 2018, located in Tel Aviv in Israel. Our management is led by vast experienced entrepreneur and executives, and we are backed by VC, venture capital, private investors, and strategic investor, which is ZIM, one of the leading carriers in the global container shipping industry. China to US B2B e-commerce status. So today, between 30 and 50% of the sellers in the large marketplaces in the US, like Amazon, eBay, and Walmart, are either Chinese sellers or Americans that are importing from China. This trend is constantly growing as more and more players, whether it's companies or individuals, want to join this trend. However, the process of importing goods from China can be tricky and complex, mainly for small and medium-sized businesses where they don't have a large export or import department that can handle all those logistic challenges. Some of the obstacles that related to B2B China to US e-commerce are there is a need for opening an importer or exporter entity and to use forwarder or brokers to do this transaction. This is time consuming and very expensive usually. Also, you need to deal with old, inefficient, not in real time, not transparent industry. Still, many of the related documentation and stuff like that are done manually, paperwork. Really, this segment is yet to be fully digitalized. There's also a big need to understand the local and international taxes, duties, and custom rules. There are many rules and regulation which are very complex, and depending on the type of product, the country of origin, the destination, and so forth, and you don't want your container to be stuck at the seaport because you did not fill in the right custom parameters. This can cost a lot of money. When at the end of the day, the seller, all they want is to sell with profit. They don't want to handle too much with logistics. So the conclusion is that cross-border B2B e-commerce in 2020 is still limited by logistics, unfortunately. This is where Ladingo is coming into the picture, and we provide end-to-end solution. And end-to-end stands from pickup at the origin, transit, whether by sea and truck, custom automation, tracking the goods, issuing the insurance for the goods, labeling, and of course the last mile in the destination territory, in this case in the US. In some cases, we also can offer a remote DC, remote distribution center when applicable. And we do that all by automation to make this logistic process easy and seamless. So we have three types of solutions. I'll go quickly over two of them now, and one I'll mention later on. The The first one is what we call smart calculators. Those are real-time calculators that allow you to see the end and the final cost, whether it's to import or to export the goods. You just need to fill in the basic parameters like the origin, address, or zip code, the destination, the type of goods, the declared value, and so forth. And automatically on the spot, in real time, we will provide you with a formal quote that includes everything, no hidden cost. So you can see for yourself or offer your customers immediately the final price. The other type of solution is what we call bulk quote or shipment booking, when you already have a bulk of orders, so we can handle everything that including to shipment and costumes and documentation and all this issue. This is what you can see on the right-hand side. You can upload CSV or Excel with all the orders, and we will take care of everything from that. Of course, this can be applied for LCL, which stands for less container load, meaning not a full containers, or FCL, full container load. And again, this is great for small and medium-sized businesses that don't ship necessarily on a daily or weekly basis. We are also able to offer a very attractive pricing or cost, and we do that by optimization of the container or the truck's space to make the rates affordable and competitive. And we do that by like what we call Uber-like pool, where we organize the containers and the truck to be optimized, and by that reduce the cost. Of course, we take into consideration all the relevant parameters. It can be, is it a fragile items that need to be on top, or heavy items, need forklift, and so forth. And what we do, we can combine many different sellers and many different buyers in the same container, and again, by that, to offer very attractive and affordable prices. Here is an example of one of the costume papers that need to be filled. A lot of data, a lot of details, need to be expert in how to do that. And we fill that automatically, and we can do that, part of it, because we track and auto-update more than 500,000 costume rules worldwide. So we know exactly, based on all the parameters, the country of origin, the destination, the type of goods, and so forth, we can automatically fill in all the relevant documentation properly. Let's quickly talk about B2C, e-commerce. Although almost 90% of the world commodities are transported by sea, still nearly all of the B2C e-commerce are shipped by air freight. This is some to $2.5 billion annually. And you see almost no cross-border shipments of big and bulky items like furniture, sport goods, and stuff like that. You see very similar obstacles as we discussed before to B2B, the same challenges, the same obstacles in terms of logistics. And in addition, buyers, the end users, are expect great customer experience, as well as no hidden cost upon arrival. I can tell you a story. A customer of us from Canada import a mountain bicycle that cost more than $3,000 from US to Canada. And once the goods arrive, he was asked to pay additional $500 as costume, and other taxes. In Canada, for example, it's called GST and HST, which he was not aware of, and this caused a lot of frustration and a very bad customer experience. So we want to avoid this, and we want to know the final price in advance and have no hidden costs. So today you can buy wide choice of product globally, of course, from many countries, whether it's small electronic devices, toys, apparel, shoes, and so forth, as long as they are small, so they can go by air. Because if they are too big, probably the answer is no. Whether it's home appliances, bicycles, or sporting goods, furniture like sofa, mattresses, and so forth. Okay, this is unfortunately almost not available for cross-border B2C e-commerce. And this is the type of solution, the third layers of solution, what we call integration, or a API integration. What we do is, for example, in this case of buying this sofa, customer from the US can see the final cost of the shipment, which include all the relevant duties and taxes. And we can do that because we know, of course, the selling and the buying entity. We know the value, we know the origin, we know the product description, size and weight, and of course, the loading terms. So instead of seeing here price to be negotiated or not available to ship to the US or stuff like that, in real time you can see the price just like you are buying a cover to your iPhone or a new sneakers. And this is great for e-commerce sellers. So to summarize, the value proposition for sellers is we handle all the logistic barriers. Just sell. It doesn't matter if you are doing B2B or B2C. We will allow you to sell more worldwide. And if you are buyers, you can buy large items or large quantities from overseas just as easily as you buy an iPhone case online today. So moving from imports to e-porters. So Ladingo, again, is a cloud-based solution, and we believe that using our solution can do a massive change to this e-commerce, global e-commerce, and cross-border e-commerce. Thank you, and I'll be happy to address some questions. Any questions? Okay. Will the tax, there is a question, will the tax issue affect your services? I hope I understand the question well, but yes, the taxes are included. Again, taxes is a wide term. In different countries, there is different terms that are used. In some countries, there is, for example, minimum value, declared value, that below that you don't have to pay any taxes, and from above several specific amount, for example, you need to pay only VAT, and another amount you need also to pay custom and other. So yes, it is included, and it is affected and relevant. Will the price be updated every minute? Well, those prices are not really changing on a minute basis. It is regulation and all that is usually changed once in a while. And in terms of shipment, we have a network of partners that do the shipment for us, and for that reason, the prices are not changing that frequent. Once you see a quote, it is final and official, and of course, there will be no change to that. Any more questions? Okay. Thank you very much again for joining this session. You are more than welcome to visit our booth, virtual booth, and I'll be there, and I'll be happy to address questions over there. You can also drop me an email or visit our website, www.ladingo.com. Thank you.